Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a holiday clean and a declutter with me. Before we jump into the holiday season, I really wanted to get some deep cleaning and decluttering done, and I also had a couple of holiday planters I wanted to DIY for my outdoor decor. If you're new here, my name's Amanda and I love to create cozy homemaking videos to inspire you in your own home. We're tackling a few areas that needed some attention, getting things tidied up and adding a little festive touch outside. So grab a coffee, get comfy, and let's jump right into it. Okay, I have to show you something I've been so excited to try. This is the brand new RANVOO AirJet II, and it's totally different from any other electric toothbrush I've ever used. This one uses bubble jet technology instead of harsh scrubbing. Watch this. When you dip the brush head into water, you can actually see the micro bubbles forming. Inside the handle, there's a precision pump that mixes air and water and creates millions of tiny bubbles. These bubbles are what lift away the plaque gently without the abrasion of traditional electric toothbrushing. It comes with 3 different brush heads, all designed for gum protection. It's got the soft gum care brush head, the balanced multi-effect brush head, and the diamond whitening brush head. It also comes with this magnetic wall mount charger, which I love. It keeps everything clean and dry, and because of the anti-mold coating, it stays fresh even with long-term use. I just love this feature because it keeps your toothbrush up and out of the way and not in a drawer with the rest of the family's toothbrushes getting all disgusting. When you turn it on, you'll see all the different modes. My favorite is the whitening mode. It gives such a deep clean without that harsh vibration. And every mode uses the same micro bubble shockwave technology, so everything feels gentle but still incredibly effective. So instead of hitting your teeth with 40 to 60,000 strokes a minute like regular sonic toothbrushes, this one stays under 25,000, which protects your gums. And because of the bubbles expanding and bursting along the gum line, it removes 100% of plaque even in between your teeth. And honestly, brushing with this feels so soft. I love how my mouth feels with the air bubbles just going throughout everywhere. It honestly feels so good. This is the first time I've ever brushed my teeth where I honestly didn't want to stop brushing my teeth because it actually felt that good. It doesn't feel like scraping or scrubbing. It feels like a gentle foam cleaning everything for you. My teeth feel smooth afterwards and my gums don't feel irritated at all. When you're done, it just snaps right back into the magnetic mount. It keeps your bathroom looking clean and organized, and it's so convenient. It comes in 4 gorgeous colors, gray, white, purple, and blue, so you can choose a color that fits your style. Plus, the packaging it comes in makes such a perfect birthday gift or Christmas gift. So if you want deep cleaning without damaging your gums, definitely check out the RANVOO AirJet II. It's just in time for the holidays. And in addition to their Black Friday sale, I also have a 10% off coupon code that you can find in the description box down below. Okay guys, I got these black planters yesterday, but I want to spray paint them like a bronze color because the black is going to blend in too much with my deck. So I picked up this antique copper spray paint. So we're going to go for it and see how this turns out. I'm a little nervous. I hope it turns out all right. I feel like the texture is going to be okay. It's going to stick on here, but we're going to see. Just got to figure out a good spot to do this. Where do I do this without getting spray paint all over the deck? All right, now that I'm watching this back on my computer, I can see I totally should have wore a mask. I just wanted to get it done really quickly, and it did smell a little bit like spray paint, but I was just like, okay, hold my breath as much as possible, but I can see the mist flying all over the place. So next time, note to self, grab a mask if you're doing spray paint.
I'm so tired of breathing underwater. I just wanna float like a ship made out of paper.
I got the idea for these planters. I can't remember if I was scrolling Instagram or it was social media somewhere, and they had this house that was black with bronze planters. They were big spheres, which I couldn't find, so I just went with the next best thing, which was these. I picked these up from, I think it was Home Depot, and then, yeah, they were black, and then I just grabbed the can of bronze spray paint, and I figured I'll do my best to replicate that look. So since we stained the front deck black and finished the skirting around the porch, it looks really nice, and I feel like the bronze is really gonna pop, and then we'll add the greenery and then some red ornaments on here.
Go out and chasing. Now I'm so tired of breathing underwater. I just wanna float like a ship.
And I'm not a professional like painter by any means. I've never spray painted a bunch of things, so I'm not really doing like the most amazing job, but for the most part it's like pretty good. It's like good enough to look good, so I'm not really too worried about a little bit of unevenness. I probably could have got one more can. I didn't realize how much paint it was going to use, so maybe in the future if I want to, spruce it up a little bit, freshen it up, if it gets a couple nicks or whatever, I'll get one more can and then just do a couple more coats, because I feel like there was just a couple little spots where you could see the black coming through, but it's really not that noticeable unless you really try to pay attention. All right, so now that those are drying, I'm going to go ahead and unpack some garland that I had in storage. This garland probably could use a little bit of rescuing. I did have this like burlap ribbon all over it for fall time, which I used to decorate way back in my first house. And all the light bulbs are burnt out on this garland as well. So I'm going to go ahead and try to put the garland up. At first I tried doing it with a couple little hooks, but I could not get those in there. So I ended up going with the command hooks, which worked way better. So I think in my old house, I grabbed a hammer and nail. So I'm going to have to figure out something better than the command hooks even, because one of those popped off and then I had to put another one on. So I got to get something a little bit more permanent, but I need to, like I said, get better tools like a hammer and a nail or something like that.
Take care of myself, comfort in myself, like a roller coaster. One week I am up, next one I'll be down, but I'm getting closer.
So after grabbing the garland and putting it around the door, I kind of realized it looks a little bit like flimsy. So I'm going to need to either get some better garland or try to dress it up a little bit by adding some different like greenery and sprigs to it. So that's going to be a future project. I also have to find the light bulbs to replace the ones that are burnt out on here, because they're a little bit like older style. Like, I don't know when I got these, like maybe 10 or 15 years ago, but so I'm going to have to grab one of the burnt out ones and head to the store to see if I can get some replacements for that. And the garland ended up looking a little bit short, so I'm not too happy with, how this is starting to look. So I may just like revisit this whole situation with the garland around the front door. But with all the in and out, I have to sweep the whole front entryway. A lot of the sand was coming in the house. So I did end up having to get rid of the carpet at the front door. So I need to grab a new one. I might just reorder the same one. The one I had was just getting super nasty. So maybe they will have some good Cyber Monday deals. I'm going to check that out online, see what I can come up with. But I'm just giving the front entryway a really good spray down. I added just a touch of bleach in there. I really want to like sanitize and clean this whole area. It just feels so like nasty and grubby.
I know the next morning when the sun goes.
So now that the front entryway is all cleaned up, I'm going to head outside and try to find some greenery because I didn't want to be spending a bunch of money on buying it from the store. So we live like right by the forest and the woods. There's tons of greenery in this area. So I'm going to go see what I can find. We're in the forest gathering some branches for our Christmas planters. Lots of trees around here. So I'm going to grab a few bundles and finish the planters. I was able to grab a bunch while I was out there. I do think I'm going to go and maybe buy one bundle from the store of, I don't even know what they're called, like cedar, just a couple different types of greenery, because most of what I have is like evergreen tree branches and stuff like that. I'd like to get some different, I'm like losing the words, like shapes, you know, like they have like the spiky ones or the little, you know what I'm saying. Cedar has a weird description. Like I don't even know what you say, like cedar branches. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and fill these planters. So what I did was I put rocks at the bottom, then filled it with sand, and the sand like gives me the ability to like stick these branches in there and like hold them in place. I did want to get 3 of the little birch tree sticks, whatever you call it, tree branches, but I was only able to get 2. So I have to go and do some more hunting and see if I can find a couple more to fill in here. So this is kind of how it looks for now. It looks really good, but I still might fill it in a little bit better. I also have to do a bit of a better job with the ornaments. I had to pick up some more, so I did that. And like I said, just add a little bit more greenery. And then we got the twinkly lights in there. So it looks awesome. I'm happy with how they turned out, especially for a DIY. And now we're just heading into the garage. This is an area that I wanted to get cleaned out before the snow hit. We had a disaster going on in here. Mostly it's holiday decorations. We've got like fall and Halloween and Christmas. And what happens a lot of the times is the kids are going in here looking for their stuff to decorate their rooms. And things get just like opened up and moved all over the place and everything's disorganized. So they took down the inflatables from Halloween and they just kind of got thrown in here. So I got to package these up nicely. We are going to end up taking a bunch of stuff to the landfill that's garbage. We've got a bunch of donation stuff. And then I want to make sure that I have all of my fall and Halloween stuff organized nicely, because if we do sell the house in the next few months and move, we won't be here for next fall and Halloween. So I want to make sure it's like packed away and organized really nice. So wherever we are for next Halloween and fall, it's going to be like nice and easy to find our decorations.
I would bring back all the memories, not yours only in my dreams. Oh, if I could.
There's also a few bins of like the kids' toys and stuff from their bedrooms. And it's like so much junk in there. So I told them, like, you guys have to go through these. And if there's something that's really special to you, you need to take them and like take the stuff and pack it up and organize it. Because I have no idea what you want to do with all of this stuff. So anyway, we've got maybe like 3 or 4 bins worth of their belongings that they need to deal with. And we were supposed to be getting a pretty significant snowfall, so it was like a race against time. I wanted to get a lot of the stuff that was going to be going to the landfill dealt with right away, because I need to pull that all out of the garage, put it in the driveway, and then Jeff was going to load it up on his truck. It's just so much harder to do that stuff in the snow, so that's something I really wanted to focus on getting done today.
If I could, I would bring back all the memories, not yours only in my dreams.
All right, guys, so this is what we've got going on. This is everything that's left in the garage. Jeff wants to finish the drywall in here, so this is why we're getting this all out of here. Not to mention, I do just need to get it organized. This is our rental car, so I don't really care if you guys see the license plate. Okay, so here I've got garbage, donation, fall and Halloween, and then Christmas. And then over here, a bunch of Jeff's tools. So we're gonna keep plugging away. I wanna get to the landfill before the end of the day. So I really wanna get through all of this. Looks like we're definitely gonna have a truckload. So we're gonna keep going. I definitely need a manicure, but every time I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do my nails, I'm like, I have so much deep cleaning to do, there's no point. Anyway, okay, let's keep going. We've got until like maybe 2:30. And we're already past lunchtime. And as I was editing this video, I just realized when I mentioned the rental car, I should tell you guys a story about what happened to my car. So one of the mornings that I was driving one of my boys back to hockey, we were on the highway. It's really early in the morning. It was like 5 a.m. And out of nowhere, like literally out of nowhere, this coyote just like ran right out in front of my car. And it was like so last second that I had no time to brake, and I hit it like at full highway speed, and it literally like rode off my car. So my whole front end shifted, and it was going to cost more to fix my car than to just like replace it. So that's why I have a rental right now. It was so crazy. Like I thought it was a wolf that just like flew out of nowhere, but I went back and I saw it and it was a coyote. So it was so creepy, like poor animal. I was sad that I ended up hitting it, but I'm glad we were all okay too. All right, so we were running out of time. By this time of the evening, the sun is starting to set. Jeff has loaded up all of the stuff that was in the landfill pile onto the truck. We've strapped it down nice and tight, and we took that to the landfill. All right, guys, so we are getting the first snow of the season. I did not end up getting the whole garage cleaned out. So I just got to get this stuff, put it in here. Shandon has a hockey game tonight, so unfortunately I can't keep plugging away in here, but I do plan on finishing this up in the next couple of days because we do have a lot of our holiday decorations in here. So we're just gonna get this hidden away so that way it doesn't get buried in the snow, and I'll continue on in a day or two. We came across a long strand of lights that had never been used, so it was on a roll, and I thought, okay, well, where can I put this that we need like a longer run? I would love to do the whole house in Christmas lights, but our house is so high up, it's 2-story. We just are not going to get that done this year because we don't have like a proper ladder and we don't have all the lights. So Emmett and I thought we would go ahead and just string these around the garage doors. So it ended up looking really nice. So that's what we're doing right now. We don't have a ton of time because yes, we have to head to the rink. I'm just bringing up the trash cans while Emmett is helping out in the garage, trying to get everything put away because the snow is coming down at this point. Emmett's helped so much with the holiday decorations. He ended up decorating most of the front of the house, so that helps out a lot. As soon as we're done putting up these lights, I'll take you guys around the front of the house and show you guys what we got put up so far. We still have some plans for some other decorating, so I'll make sure to show you guys that in other videos. But this is how it turned out. He's doing some finishing touches over there, putting some more lights up. see how we have the lights along the eave straw for the house? I wish the whole house was like that. It's just like so pretty and nice looking, and I love how I can change the color combinations and stuff like that. But yeah, Emmett is just, you know, connecting all the lights over there. At least that is done before the snow hits. And yeah, so that's it for the decorating in this video. We did get a lot of decluttering done in the garage. And make sure if you guys are doing any holiday shopping this weekend that you check out the RANVOO toothbrush, linked down below in my description box. It's an awesome Christmas gift idea. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that little notification bell so you guys don't miss any of my future videos. And I will see you guys next time in the next video. Bye.